There's different ways to make slip knots. One way, which is probably fairly easy to do, is you just take your yarn, put it around your fingers, and then I take my loose one, my loose yarn that's not attached to my yarn ball, and I just take it through. So I just take it right through like that, and I just pull. So I got a slip knot that way. Another way, which I've shown you guys, students in class, is using my fingers. So here's my loose yarn again, that's not attached to my yarn ball, and then this side is attached to my yarn ball. And all I do is I cross them over. So crossing over meaning that my loose yarn goes to the other side, and I make it like an X, so you can see there's an X. And then what I do is I go into my loop, grab the yarn that is attached to the yarn ball, and then I pull it through. So it goes like that. And then what I do is I hang on to both things right here, and I just pull kind of comfortably until I get my loop that I need. All right, so that's kind of two different ways of doing it. I then put my needle in, and what I do usually is I just pull both yarns here, both sides. And sorry, once I've done that, now you'll see my loose end right here is on to my right, and then my end that's attached to my yarn is on my left. All right, I then make a fist around the yarn part that's attached to my yarn ball. So I make a fist around that with my thumb up like this. All right, I then pick up my finger here and I just extend it up. When I do that, it kind of gives me tension. I then put my middle finger and my thumb where my slip knot is. So they're hanging onto my slip knot. I then I'm able to move my needle up and down. You can see it's not tight where I can't do that. And I usually, just for beginner wise, I just kind of give myself a loop, like enough room in here. So you can see, if you look carefully, that's how much room I have. I don't make it too tight just because we're learning. So I make sure that's through. And then, sorry, back to this, that up. Those two are hanging on to my slip knot. I then take my needle, put it up, and I kind of push down, and I kind of twist, and I hang onto the yarn, bring it down, and then it goes through that slip knot loop that we did. And now we have a new loop. And you'll also notice that what happens, my middle finger and thumb, they actually move with me. So before they were on the knot, now they're moving forward to the new part there. So same thing, you're pushing back, kind of twisting, bringing the yarn down with you and pulling through. And then watch again, my middle finger and my thumb move on again. So I kind of use these two, middle finger and thumb, to kind of help me hang on to what I'm doing. So one more time, slower. So I'm pushing it down, twisting, pulling down, pulling down, pulling down, and bring it through. One more time, push down, twist, twist back a little bit, and then I'm just pulling down. So you'll notice my needle is moving in different ways. So usually when I'm up here and I have the yarn, it moves, and then I turn it again so it can go through. And boys and girls, one thing that I am doing is I'm giving myself enough leeway here too. I'm not giving myself too much like that, but I'm not making it so tight that when I actually do this, I have a tough time getting through like this. So it comes with practice, trying to figure out how to give yourself room like this. So once again, I'm going up, turning. Now I'm going down, 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 and keep turning, and there you go, through. So push down, turn, I'm moving down, and I'm turning, 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 and through. And I'm just going to do a couple more, and then you will see an example of the chain. And look what just happened here. See how my thing just got caught on here? So what I always do here is I back up. I start back from the beginning. So push down, turn, 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 and go through. So you'll find, like I find me as a beginner too, I do this all the time. And just with practice, even after you get really good at it, you will sometimes do this. And then just to quickly show our chain, I'm just going to do this so I don't lose my spot. But here is our chain. There we go. And the next part that we will be working on, which is the next video, is going to be the double crocheting, which actually makes it our granny square have patterns on it. So it's really kind of cool. That one's a bit more advanced, but I do believe we can do it. So this is what it looks like for our first chain, which you guys can easily make this into a bracelet too. Alrighty, so we're going to move on to the next video.